Hello everyone, Sylvan Bell coming to you live from Oahu. It's January 5th, 2015. And I have a really good question for you. And when sometimes you get to a client or a person that you're gonna meet with for the first time, and they say something like, I'm gonna be a really difficult client. Why do you think they do that? Why do you think somebody would say something like that? Now, I'm gonna give you a couple of answers, but I want you to think about it and formulate something in your head. Why would somebody try to pre-sell you on an idea before you walk in the door or before you really sit down with them and tell you, hey, I'm gonna be a difficult buyer, I'm gonna be a difficult client, I have a lot of challenges and I'm gonna really push you, okay? So my first thing I'm gonna share with you is more than likely that person is scared. And that's just their nervous energy popping out and saying, hey, look, I'm gonna be a difficult person, because in their mind, they're telling you, but they're not saying it, just like they're not coming out and saying it, is, hey, please don't take advantage of me. So my favorite question to ask people when somebody does something like that is, what makes you think that you need to tell me that? Or why did you have to share that with me right now? And you know, like a lot of times people don't know how to answer that question. So, you know, my whole goal is to take them and they're trying to throw me off balance, and I'm gonna like, no, I'm just gonna take your energy and push them off balance. I wanna see why they're doing something, and I'm not reacting to it, I'm responding to it. So it's just like not that big of a deal. So they say, hey Scott, I gotta let you know, I'm gonna be the most difficult client you've ever had. And then, you know, I act a little bit confused. Why do you feel like you need to tell me that right now? And then they really don't know what to say. So then I follow up and say, hey, look, are you concerned that I'm not gonna do the right thing for you? And then, you know, I start asking them questions. Are you concerned I'm not gonna do the right thing for you? Did you have a problem with a previous vendor? Did you have a problem with a previous service? I mean, what made you decide that you're gonna bring that up and tell me and think that it's relevant to this conversation? And it's almost like I'm getting after them like a little kid. And then depending upon the type of person, most people are gonna go, I know. And they're gonna laugh about it and get a little bit nervous and say, you know what, I had some challenges with my last guy and he didn't do X, Y, and Z. Oh, okay. Well, I'll make sure that whatever that did happen doesn't happen with me. And then they go, okay. And it does allow a little bit of the conversation to open up. And I'm not gonna say that this works every time, because I would be lying. If I said, hey, this works every single time, it doesn't. Now, sometimes when people come back and say, hey, you know what? I'm gonna be the most difficult negotiator you've ever dealt with. Now, a lot of people in their mind, they think that they're a difficult negotiator, or they think that they're an awesome negotiator, and the reality is they're not. So somebody who's in sales every day, talking to somebody who isn't in sales every day or isn't buying every day, the chances of them being an awesome negotiator, unless they really do shop a lot, are very slim. So think about this. The average person buys a car roughly every 4 years right now in the United States. The average person buys a house roughly every 6 years. So in a 6-year period, most people are gonna negotiate for something big twice. Now, if you're a salesperson and you're doing 3 calls a day and you're selling one of those 3 calls a day and have a 33% closing rate, chances are good that you're negotiating every single day. So you're getting, hopefully, you're getting used to it, okay? So when somebody throws out these remarks like, I'm a really difficult client, I'm really good at negotiating, you should start asking or thinking to yourself, why are they asking that? Or if you're gonna be like me, you're just gonna come out flat out, ask them why they're gonna tell you that, and then go from there. Now, if you could do a small favor for me in the box down below, leave a comment, question, or story, that'd be fantastic. To the right or to the left, there's a subscribe button. Subscribe. And then you can send it out to all your friends via StumbleUpon, Facebook, Twitter, Google+, Scott Sylvan Bell. Only Scott Bell with a Sylvan Bell. See you soon. Thanks for watching. Aloha.